Welcome back to my channel, Glamour Has No Age. This is Michelle. Today I thought I'd go over my Sephora favorites for the VIB sale. I'm going to start off with a little bit of skincare first. First with removing makeup. The Go Off by One Size Patrick Star. This is pretty good. This has lasted a really long time. You spray it all over your face, and then either take a face cloth or a makeup removing wipe and remove the makeup with it. I follow off with a double cleanse after that. My next favorite is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. So far I haven't found anything as good as this. I'm trying something out now. It has fragrance in it. I prefer this much more. And for cleansers, I have the Clinique Liquid Mile Facial Cleanser. I have several of these in my backup arsenal. These are good. Cleanser that I've introduced to my regime is the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This is really nice. This will not remove makeup. I use a double cleanse, so that's why I use an oil base to remove the makeup first. So I go in with this afterwards. This is really nice. And it has no fragrance in it, and it's safe for sensitive skins. I picked up that I've used before is the Facial Radiance Pads. These are really good. I don't know what it is about this. It helps exfoliate, tone, and brighten, but my skin looks so good when I use it. I love this stuff. The next thing is the Murad Hydration AHA BHA Exfoliating Cleanser. And I use this a couple of times a week to do my exfoliation with. It looks like this, and this is gonna last you a long time. A long, long time. Next thing that I will be purchasing full size of is the Peace Out Acne Patches. These are really good. They're just really good. For cleansers, brush cleansers, and beauty blender cleansers, I have the Beauty Blender cleanser in the large one. I also have a Sephora solid brush cleaner that's pretty good. And then I have the Beauty Blender solid unscented mini for cleansing brushes. For bath wash, I have the Brazilian Foreplay Moisturizing Shower Gel Cream. I love this stuff. I also have the L'Occitane Almond Shower Oil. This is a good 2-in-1. It moisturizes, it cleanses you, and you can also shave your legs with it, which is really good. And then another staple that I usually pick up is the Shiseido Facial Cotton Tissue. This is 154. It lasts me a long time. So I usually stock up on this and wait a couple of sales. I mean, I've been through like about 4. I use 3 a day. I don't use it for my whole entire face. So this is pretty good. And I do suggest these. You can get them in a smaller package if you just want to try them out. But I guarantee once you try these, you will be hooked on them. This thing from Sense Skincare is the Fab Skin Retinol Eye Cream by First Aid Beauty. I love this stuff. I don't use this in the morning. I only use it in the PM. I use very little underneath my eye and above my eye. And I'm slowly starting to see improvements in my eyes. It's got a bad rap as drying out, but there's retinol in this, and I don't think they were using it correctly. So if you're going to use this, start off one time a week and at night, and slowly, gradually increase night times during the week. Another thing I recommend is the Dr. Jar Ceramidin cream. This stuff really adds a lot of moisture to your face. This is really good. A sunscreen I recommend is the Clinique Broad Spectrum SPF sunscreen. This is a chemical sunscreen. If you get this in their eyes, it will hurt. But this is good for all over the face. I love this stuff. The moisturizer I'm using is the Clinique ID. I like this, but if you're dry, this won't give you enough moisture at all. So this is good if you're combination or oily. If you're dry, I recommend the Clinique Moisture Surge. I tend to go into this when I'm drier, and this really, it's really good. The lips off, I recommend the Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover. It's really good. It gets off your liquid lipsticks, and your eye makeup, even waterproof. It's really good. It's no oil. Hand creams, I recommend the little L'Occitane hand cream things. These are really good, especially if you have really dry hands. There is a fragrance in them. They smell nice. But if you have a fragrance allergy, this isn't going to work for you. But this is nice. Let's move on to makeup. For bronzer and highlight, I recommend the Film Star Bronze and Glow. I am in fair medium. I like this stuff. For foundation, I recommend the Too Faced Born This Way Matte Foundation, 24 hours, especially during the summer. Because if you sweat, this stuff doesn't come off. It's like it redoes itself on the skin. It's really amazing. But I really like this stuff. I also recommend, I've gone through a sample of this, the Hourglass Veil. The Mineral Primer, oil-free, Broad Spectrum SPF 15. This stuff is really good. It blurs the lines. I recommend this stuff, the Under Eye Corrector. I'm in Fair Pale by Charlotte Tilbury. Looks like this. It comes in 3 different colors. That's really good. Also, I picked up 2 blush lights from Melt Cosmetics. These are really pretty. As a matter of fact, I have this one on my cheek right now. And this one is Golden Hour. The other one I picked up is in Honey Thief. And that looks like that. On to palettes. Start off with Charlotte Tilbury. I have the Hollywood Flawless Filter Eye Palette. And this one is in Star Aurora. This one is very beautiful. I have this on my eyes right now. I do recommend picking that up if you haven't already. The Charlotte Tilbury Instant Eye Palette. If you want more bang for your buck, you get 1, 2, 3, 4 different looks. This is very nice. And you can go from day to night in this one. And then the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eye base looks like this. Looks like that. That's very beautiful if you want to add like a slight sparkle to the eyes. And my favorite love is the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes. Looks like this. A good everyday day to night palette. This is good, an everyday staple. And even though the palette is small, it is small, this is their new palette, the Teddy Bear. I do recommend that. The formula in there is nice. And if you want to spend more money, the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze Palette for summer coming out. Very nice. The Natasha Denona Glam Palette. The Natasha Denona Biba Palette if you really want to splurge. This is good for everyday looks. I have the Bronze Palette. That's a good one for the summer coming up. And last but not least, Huda Beauty's Naughty Nudes. That's a good palette. And for lipsticks, I recommend Natasha Denona's Maria. It's a nude pink. Looks like that. And Natasha Denona's Amorosa. Looks like that. And that's it. That's all my recommendations for the Sephora VIB sale. Don't go out and buy all of them. Only buy what you need, unlike me. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next video.